Hey, this is Blake Glenn, behind the scenes of the Looney Executive with Patrice Hall, social media expert and director of social media at Real Art Design Group. Well, one of the things I want to ask you, Patrice, is when you look at social media, what are some, let's say, a couple of really good examples of social media usage by companies and a couple of really bad examples? Start with the good examples.
Sure. Good examples, I'd say, well, just anybody that is building their community on Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, where they're truly interacting with the community and bringing people out to comment on their page and make their page more than just a place to get information. It's more about that community of other people that you can interact with through this particular social media page or account.
Okay. Is there anything that you've seen on LinkedIn or Twitter or some of the other social media networks that you look at that and you say, man, that's a great use of social media?
Yeah, let's see. Dunkin' Donuts actually is a Facebook page that I typically look at to see examples of just fun things going on. So they're constantly running promotions that just get people out doing fun things. And
God, Dunkin' Donuts.
yeah, I enjoy looking at those brands that are just fun and casual, and they don't have to be too serious. And I think taking yourself too seriously is something to avoid on social media. You just got to be yourself.
That's a good point. Now, how about the opposite? Really bad, horrendous uses of social media. Any
Yeah.
specific examples you can think of?
My pet peeve is constantly blasting information or not constantly blasting, inconsistently sending out information. So if you're constantly talking about whatever your selling point is, then it's too much and you're not being social, you're just using media. So I think you have to find that balance of here's who I am and what I do, and okay, who are you guys that are listening to me or showing off showing your personal side. Yeah.
Okay, so saying, okay, I've arrived at the art gallery. Okay, now I'm going to the bathroom at the art gallery. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think if let's say you're Dunkin' Donuts, let's say you're in the business of selling donuts and coffee. If you're constantly talking about your donuts and coffee or this sale or that sale, just really dry and never asking anyone what do they think, or never really talking about the more culture-oriented things that you're doing, then it's just too one-sided. So I think a good social media account, it's all about balance, talking about your business, but also talking about the people behind it and the people that come in and support you and drawing them out.
Well, fantastic. You heard it from the social media expert, Patrice Hall. It's all about balance.